If you want to come into this as a victim, you're going to see everything and you're a victim to it. The way I teach, you're victimizing the unlearned. You're victimizing the neophyte. They don't know how to fucking trade. They put their stop loss in the wrong place. We're running on them. We're not running in a pack like a wild animals, okay, trying to find whatever moves next. That's reacting to price. Fuck that. We are a cheetah. We know we can run any fucking thing down. We can run anything down. Put whatever fuck you want to put in front of us, whatever method out there, we will run circles around that shit. Nothing can fucking beat what I'm telling you. Nothing can beat this. Nothing. If it could, it would have came. It's never come. You are a cheetah stalking in the high grass. And there's a herd out there. They think they're safe because they're close. They're all doing the same thing, eating the grass. They're hanging around, same people, doing the same shit. Harmonic, retail, Elliott wave shit. You're the cheetah. You're sitting out there in the long grass. You're just waiting. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And you see that one gazelle just takes a step too far out and puts his stop loss right there, easy for the taking. The herd is going to move away, but that one animal that doesn't know what it's doing, it doesn't shift when it should. And now there's a fair value gap. In 72 miles an hour, in seconds, your ass is there pouncing on it. That's what I'm envisioning in price. Do I know that person that's losing money? No. Do I know the person that has all their hopes and expectations of making money on that trade? Do I know them? Am I going to see them? No. Am I worried about them? No. Do I feel bad that they lost money? No. I have to eat. You have to eat. Everybody signs the same risk disclosures when you come into this market. Everybody understands that you can lose and lose more than you have. I have no qualms about it, period. It's the way it is. It's a jungle out here. You either are prey or you're a predator. I don't walk around or teach my students to be a lamb. This is the way it is, folks. You have to have teeth and you have to have claws. And you need to know when to use them and how to use them. You want to come in here and play the nice guy role and everybody, is going to love you and you never say anything wrong or never off color or whatever. The bottom line is, that's not what this is. This is fucking war. We're talking about money, real money, lots of it, and major entities out there that do not want you to be doing this successfully. They're going to roll on that. And I'm teaching you how to beat the fuck out of that, okay? Consistently. If you put the work into learning this, you do deserve it. Because there's no industry like this. It's so easy, you can fail immediately. It's so hard, but yet you can win overnight. There's nothing like this business. So if you have put the time in or are willing to put the time in, you're a new student, you're a new trader, you are a new hotshot on the block. Your system rocks. Stick around, kid. Even if you're profitable and something will happen, either you'll go into a tailspin because you'll believe this internal dialogue that this can't go on forever and I don't deserve it. This can't be real. I should be out there swinging a hammer. I should be out there digging in the pits as a plumber. I should be out there doing things, getting dirty. I shouldn't deserve to live a lifestyle like this. Only you can change that thought process, and you need to do it today.
Alrighty, boys and girls, good morning. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Say what's up in the chat. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from this morning. Hit the like button before we get started. Good morning, Sonay. Good morning, Taken In. Good morning, Erie, Yashdeep, Track, Rahul. Good morning, Big Head Reef. What's up, guys? What's up, Jorno? Real Neek. Real Neek, I have no idea what the hell you were saying. He says, Yoza, Yofuk, Mongrel Mob. Gonna need a translator. What's up, Nins? What's up, Diego? Good morning, Dynamite. Good morning, PJW, MKPS Trades, Jorge, Johnny, JT, Moses, Crystal, Vincent, THV. What's up? Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's hop into the charts here and start looking at some stuff. So obviously today we have FOMC meeting minutes in the afternoon. We have FOMC members speaking at 11 a.m. as well. Generally, it's kind of a, I don't know. It can be a hit or miss on this FOMC meeting minutes in the morning. So I'm going to be just probably more so cautious than anything going into this morning session. Don't know if I'll end up taking anything or not. We'll see what kind of price action we get. The reason that we could maybe also see price accumulate is just the move that we had yesterday. Obviously pretty nice sell-off that we had, and it wouldn't surprise me if we see price more so just like accumulate going into this morning session. But just a couple levels here that I think will be worth noting. So obviously sell side here, 329. I want to mark this out last night, and we did not end up taking it out. I kind of thought we would, but 329, still have this 4-hour gap below here, an open portion of it at least, that we could maybe see price trade down into. You see price currently on the 4-hour chart inside of a 4-hour fair value gap. It looks like we just barely inverse this lower fair value gap. We have a volume imbalance here and this higher fair value gap here, in more so of a relative, premium of this. If you're gonna go from this swing high to this swing low, equilibrium is inside of this higher 4-hour fair value gap. So I could potentially see a world where we, maybe want to trade up into here. But this is kind of going to be the thought process here. Going to be either this or this for me, right? But right now we're kind of like right in the middle of this. If I scale in here, let me mark this out first. 4-hour market just opened up, by the way, 30 seconds ago. We'll scale in here in a little bit. One hour. Yeah, we've traded up above now the Asia high. We're inside of a 1-hour bearish fair value gap here, currently showing respect to it. 15. Yeah, Asia London highs and both Asia London lows are actually intact here. So looks like we're probably going to get this move lower to this sell side at 329, if I'm being honest, here in the early going at least. So let's see here. Market just opened up, so I'll mark this out. So that's kind of the thought process as of right now, boys and girls. Looking at the poll in the chat, 158 votes. We got mostly bearish today. Okay. I see. Let me move this down. Yes, and a 1-hour gap as well. Honestly, I kind of thought more people were going to be voting for bad price action and chop today, if I'm being honest. But what's up, Real Neek? Oh, he's putting the Jewish star in the chat. He must be a well, he must be a God-fearing individual. Real Neek. It's time that you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Do it for us in the chat. Do it for us in the chat. Oh, he's not Jewish. He dislikes Jews. Throw me for a loop here, Real Neek. Hang on, let me scroll up here. Real Neek, I will have to probably put you in the VIP room though if you can't call them your tits. I feel like I missed out on a bunch of spam messages already. What's up, Kelsey? Good to see you, man. Good morning, Luca, Mad Buyer. What's up, Tom? He's Muslim. Oh, okay. I feel like I need to do like I need to get like IDs before I start communicating with the live chat. It's like all these mail-in ballots really fucks up with a guy's first impressions. What's up, Jared? Just like yesterday, falling again. I think manipulating. Yeah, big sell-off yesterday. Things are kind of playing out to some ideas that we were talking about going into this week, which was on the weekly time frame, seeing price, trade down below this previous weekly low. We traded into that daily fair value gap in this weekly order block. The only level that would potentially be still of interest maybe would now be, there's 9 days left of the month of August. I don't know if we got the juice to get down there in this month, if I'm being honest, but we do have this monthly fair value gap that we did mention at the close of the July candle that I still think we're going to be pulling back for here at some point. So might be next month that we see this move, but I definitely don't see why we couldn't go lower, especially if this monthly candle is going to close as weak as it looks. We're going to have taken the previous monthly high. To me, this would make a lot of sense, this move. So I still think there is lower prices to be had for sure. Potentially, right? And then get back on track for the all-time highs and just, the never-ending mooning of the market. SMT at this 930 high with ES. I don't know if that justifies or now makes it. I don't know why my candle is doing that. What's going on here? There we go. I don't know if that justifies this as our first presented fair value gap or not. Potentially. How funny would have that been though if like Real Neek was like deep in his Talmud studies, and then we're sitting here telling him to claim Jesus as his Lord and Savior, and he just like combusts into flames. You gotta admit that'd have been some entertainment. Can you show a time? Yeah, the time frame that I'm looking at is always going to be on the bottom right. So I'm usually sharing the lower time frames here on my chart. I have the higher time frames. I have 15, 1 hour, and 4 hour up here on my other monitor that I'm kind of just, always keeping an eye on. It can get a little bit messy and jumbled as I'm like, if I'm sharing screen, jumping back and forth. If there's something important, I'll always make sure to at least mention it that I'm noticing, or, if we got time to switch over to it and kind of point it out. But otherwise, yeah, the time frame's always bottom right. Kane is live, but I'd rather watch you. Oh, thanks, Banana Man. That's what I'm talking about. You're probably watching us both. Don't fucking lie. You got two tabs up. You're swapping back and forth. You're like, who's in a trade first? But I appreciate it, Banana Man. Are you a man of God? I would say so, Luca. Yes. I was born and raised in confirmed Catholic. I wouldn't say that like I'm a super strict practicing Catholic by any means, but you guys hear my profane tongue on stream many mornings, but that's all right. I'm just exercising my First Amendment right. What's up, Nick? Long time no see. Where you been, dude? What's up, Tyler Trades? Gonna watch your words today? I was just giving you shit yesterday, man. But yeah, watch your fucking mouth. Tyler Trades. If this marriage is gonna work. Just kidding. Just kidding, Tyler Trades. You know, good looking guy, but I gotta tell you, my closet door don't swing that way. Sorry to disappoint. Do you smoke cigars? Do I smoke cigars like on a regular basis? No. If I'm out somewhere with someone catching a vibe and they're like, "Hey, you want a stogie?" I'm like, "Stogies? Why not?" But yeah, no, I'm probably not the guy to ask about cigars. I really wouldn't know the first thing about them. I wouldn't be able to tell you the difference between a good cigar, a cheap cigar. I just put it in my mouth and suck on it. Any wives in the chat? That's what your husband's been trying to get you to understand for this, basically your whole marriage. Just listen. Stop asking questions. Stop talking so much. Just say ah. You know, it's not. You don't gotta make it so complicated. It doesn't gotta be this big theatrical thing. Oh. I'll tell you what. If I ever meet the so-called market makers, that's my plan at least. No need for talking, dude. No need for talking. Like, let's just figure this shit out, all right? Like, I need to get on the inside. You let Nancy on the inside. We already know what she did. Listen, I could be your Nancy. That's all I'm saying. It's you know what I mean? There's got to be someone behind the scenes pressing these buttons that would be okay with that. And listen, if I got to take one for the team, for us to know where this market's going to go and when it's going to go there, I'll do it. And then I'll go to confession right after. I'll go to confession. I'll talk to the Father. I'll do my penance. 20 Our Fathers. 50 Hail Marys. Hey, Tyler, can we get rid of Kev C? He was an animal in the Tradeify chat before. No, we can't get rid of Kev C. Kev C is a fellow longtime supporter of the channel. We like Kev C. Got you, Kev. Never forget this moment. I never would have pegged you as religious. I mean, what does religious look like to you, though? Glazing Kev, yeah, I'm pretty much doing tricks on it at this point. Can you please explain how you're trading multiple accounts with TradingView? Yes, PS. So the easiest way, honestly, I can't really like walk you through how to do it right now, but I have a video on my YouTube where I'm breaking down how to use NinjaTrader and Replicanto, and that's how I'm doing it. So I'm doing it through NinjaTrader and Replicanto. I'm just using TradingView as my leader account. So I still have NinjaTrader and Replicanto open here on my other monitor. And when I execute on TradingView on my leader account, it will copy to my followers. But that is how I'm doing it. in the YouTube video that I have, it's one of my more recent ones. I show how to do all that. But it's pretty simple. Just basically connect everything to NinjaTrader, Replicanto, and just have it open in the background. What is the title of the video? Go to my page. Go to my videos. And if you don't see it near the top handful of videos, then it just wasn't meant for you. But if you do go there, I think you'll find the answers of which you seek. Remain steadfast in your search, PS. Don't give up. Don't give in. You got this. I believe in you. Anyway. All right, guys. 329 incoming, I think. 329 incoming. New 15-minute candle will open here in about a minute. And then we'll be tapping into that rest of that gap here. All I know is I pray to God. I pray to the heavens above that crypto has not topped. Because if it has, oh, I hope I don't round trip another crypto cycle. I mean, I'll do it if I have to, but I'll just absolutely want to shoot myself. That'd be the worst. I'm staying positive though. I think we still got another leg up. Why did you stop posting trade recaps? I mean, I still post them. I just am posting them more so in the form of like short form content, YouTube shorts, TikToks. You know, kind of dropping the analysis on X. Honestly, it seemed a little redundant, if I'm being honest, to just like cut it up, make a whole separate YouTube video about it as well. What I would rather do, and I just haven't done it really yet, is because obviously every single day is a little bit unique. So I think it would be more beneficial instead of doing like necessarily trade recap. That could be a part of it, but more so like, right, because not every day, I'm not trading like the same exact model necessarily every day, which you guys know. Like I don't have a very set like, oh, I'm only entering off this all the time 100%. It's, you know, it's draw on liquidity, it's power of 3, and I'm using essentially whatever PD array shows itself, right? Could be an inversion, could be BPR, could be 2022 model, could be breaker, whatever. And looking for trades that way, but yeah, I don't know. It just seemed a little redundant. I know it's and I would say the views that came with those videos kind of validated the same thing. So what can I say? You guys didn't watch it enough, so I said fuck that shit. If you wanted the truth. Why you didn't take trade from 933's candle? 933 right here? This right here? Wait. Why don't you take trade from 933's CE at 937? This really good setup. Well, I hope you took it, Abdul. Why didn't I take it? It's just I don't usually trade like the first few minutes of market open. Pretty much it. ICT changed my trading. ICT changed my trading. You kind of fucking disappeared yesterday after you were running your mouth, Clearly got cooked on your buy side theory. And then you just disappeared. What kind of what is that? You just running away and hiding? Now you're just randomly popping in the chat saying TPGG? Have you even said anything else this morning yet? Let me scroll up. TPGG. Yeah, everybody's real fucking impressed ICT changed your trading. Let me just go on Twitter quick and tweet TPGG and just see what happens. You think I'll go viral? I short, bro. How short are we talking? 5.5, 5.4, or worse? 5.3? We got to know. I just wonder what, like, I always wonder what people look like when they use, like, ICT's profile picture. Their name is, like, ICT something. What do you think these people look like? Like, if you had to, like, kind of list some traits, what is that person, you know, what do you see? Tyler, I love you. Listen, you can't be dropping the L word on the first date. Especially when you didn't make a great first impression. Tyler Trades, he'll probably say he's already done because he said TPGG. It didn't say anything didn't say anything at all, and then TPGG. We haven't heard from him since 24 hours ago. Did ICT call himself God? I don't know about that. I wouldn't think so, but Yashdeep. Yeah, so listen to this, boys. Yashdeep goes, the hate towards India is crazy, but I don't know. It makes sense at this point. Fuck. Oh, Yashdeep, I gotta say, I do commend the level-headedness. I do commend that. But listen, we all got some issues, don't we? If you can't talk shit about the things that are actually wrong in the world, including your own country, then what are you doing? Listen, America ain't perfect either. But I'll tell you why. It's because we give all of our money to Israel. We'd be rich. We'd be loaded. So yeah, India might smell bad, but at least you guys don't give your money to these guys. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Anyway. Well, we are, dare I say, free falling. Where to next is the question. Where to next? Let's see. These structural lows here on the 4 hour. A little bit closer proximity on ES than NQ. 045 NQ 387 ES. We have macro is beginning here. We've basically essentially just dropped the floor out on NASDAQ here. So might have to get us to 10 a.m. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have a 15-minute gap left behind at this recent low. Made that mistake of missing that detail yesterday, didn't I? But yeah, this thing is just melting right now. Just melting. We ain't even talking trading anymore. We're just pre-game fighting with ICT and Indians. Listen, you got to pass the time somehow. You know, shoot. Thanks, Abdul. Trust me, you're not gay. It's okay if you are.
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is gonna.
You know, it's all right. 9-hour candle did all the move, so no setup today. All right. Thank you, Josh. $23,036 LOL. Do you think he actually laughed? Trade with David B. Do you think he actually laughed out loud when he typed this? $23,036. You know, a little odd. I think we have better PA on PM and tomorrow AM. Maybe, Jasu. Maybe. But we are volatile right now, which is, I mean, I do like that. I like how volatile we are. I mean, that's kind of what I wanted to see. If, like, this tells me we're not going to get, you know, we didn't just end up with a choppy seek and destroy session. You know what I mean? So, to me, okay, so 387.50. We just came a couple ticks short on the ES. I'm basically waiting for 10 a.m. at this point. I mean, you guys, if you're feeling risky, could just be, you know, institutional order flow entry drilling these shorts here and just hoping you get continuation, I guess. But look at all, like, these are 5-minute candles, 15-minute candles. Holy shit. Market is pissed right now. Market is pissed. There's the lows on ES. Bias was lower, Janice. Went over everything on the 4-hour, 1 hour. But the thing is we were so expanded to the upside that it's like, I know we've been selling off for a few days now or whatever it's been, but like we're still pretty expanded in a premium. So How low can you go? Imagine the 97% fib now. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, we could potentially catch a retrace back up. I would not be like shooting for these highs or anything. But this low here at 45, this low has been taken out on ES's structure. So if I show you guys 4 hour and ES, we're taking out this low here. And well, let's see. I guess if we were just go from the low to the high, we could maybe come a little lower if we want to see like 50% rebalance of this leg. But I don't know. If we just stay heavy, it's like this shit. We've been waiting for these lows to get ran out. That's the only thing about when we sell fast. And sometimes you get like these moves right at the open. I will say it's a little tempting to just like short this. Did you take longs? How you blow it? Oh, you're not talking to me. Ukasha. Just blew your account. Yeah, you had to have been going long. The buy the dip market has expired. Hey, Tyler, I know it sounds hindsight right now, but why did you not take the short on the retracement 930 to 945? Why did I mean, just usually not trading that early in the open? 930 to 945. I mean, once we got to 943, 944, we just started dumping. This new 15-minute candle opened up and we just took off. Like, we went from like pretty choppy. All of a sudden, we just pick up volume. Like, yeah, it's easy to see this big sell-off in hindsight and be like, why didn't I take this? But like, you got to remember, at that time, we weren't really moving. You know? 10 a.m. just opened up here. Let's see what we get. Lately, like all week this week, we've seen 10 a.m. basically leave the low for later as we see price kind of retrace the 9 a.m. move, to be honest. That's been kind of the MO. And then we see later in the morning, we get the continuation down, which I do think could very well be in play today. 15-minute closures. I mean, all of this ended up being a big open gap. So gonna have to be real mindful of these 15, 30-minute closes, 5-minute closes. We're in a 5-minute gap now. But it's like shorting here for me, at least, it just feels, without some sort of like retracement, it just feels like a chase, honestly. You know, like I want to see this and then short, right? Oops. is the ideal scenario. Oops. But I don't love this, like, we've been so heavy. We trade back into a 5-minute. Like, I kind of want to see more structure print. How are we feeling right now, chat? How are we feeling? Did ever FBI came after you? Nope. Let's keep it that way. What do I look like? Nick Fuentes? On a no news day, you don't want to bet on a plus 1% move to continue. I mean, that theory would not have worked yesterday. You know what I mean? But in general, I guess I see what you're saying, taking in. I don't disagree. The fuck going on, bro? I don't know. That's what I was wondering myself. Not sure. Wait to see if we maybe get this inversion. This is a 5-minute gap up here that we just traded into. So, I mean, if we stay heavy, then might see lower. But I don't know, like the idea that kind of makes the, I don't want to say the most sense, but almost at this point, the trade I would be more comfortable with would be the, you know, reversion trade back to rebalance. And then set up the short. Like I can be a bear, but wait for a good opportunity that makes sense. But this, I mean, shit, this just stays heavy here. Hourly candle flipping red right at the open right now. Like this could be a model in and of itself if you're willing to chase this. 5-minute gap. We engulf and give a change in the state here. This is a bearish order block now on the 1 minute. So if you're willing to chase that move, that's, I mean, that is your entry right here. And you're basically looking for that same 4-hour structure. I'm sure it's a previous day low from a couple weeks ago. But yeah, man, we are dumping. Don't you know, dump it down. You've got to dump it down. Don't you know, dump it down. Another morning of playing yourself, missing all the entries. I wouldn't say there's like fantastic entries though for this short up here. I mean, obviously if you were trading, like if you're somebody that just routinely trades right at the open like this, I mean, yeah, today it works out, but there's plenty of days where you're getting shit on too. So you know, don't cherry pick based on what happened. You know, we all have our systems that we follow to some extent. Some days they are going to be favorable, some days they're not, right? I don't really feel any FOMO with this, if I'm being honest. Well, FOMC meeting minutes is later, and it's not the FOMC Fed funds rate. It's just the meeting minutes. But I mean, yeah, some people just take off the morning of. Either way. The 50% level on that overall range, by the way, on ES was 374. Kind of trading toward it right now. Yeah, I don't know if anybody did try the short here off this 5-minute gap. This obviously ended up not getting inverted. You know, check out the recent low, probably a decent break even because then the 10 a.m. candle is taking out the 9 a.m. low. So, you know, if it reversed and inversed here, these inefficiencies, it wouldn't be looking too hot. You might see a deeper pullback. But, I mean, yeah, if you just took this change in the state, stop at this high, could go break even and let it play. $0.4550 is next sell side level. But yeah, I'm not in anything at the moment. Just staying patient here. Just staying patient. Macro's ending. Yeah, I didn't see any great entries that I loved. Didn't really, I don't know. I just didn't really feel like chasing it here either. But the Bears are in control. August 6th low. Is that the same low here? I got August 5th low, but yeah, close enough. And what's crazy is the monthly imbalance is, I don't think we get there today, but 22,583. So we're like 600, less than 600 points off. Where's the monthly open? Oh, yeah. So we have flipped this monthly candle bearish now. 307. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like it's just gonna continue grinding lower. Nas lover, it's not, I mean, it's just meeting minutes. It's not the FOMC like rate decision. So they're just discussing stuff from the previous meeting, basically. I think the actual, hang on. Wait. Oh yeah, I don't think there's FOMC. I don't think there's a rate decision this month. That's why yeah. That's why I've been talking about September, because that's the next rate decision. So a lot of people are speculating that we could see potentially rates get cut in September. FOMC rate decision in September is September 17th. And yeah, we got Powell speaking Friday. Well, maybe we just need to lock in. Get white and nerdy here. Just kind of sitting here waiting. Obviously, I'm not trying to chase the short. Just letting structure print. Seeing if something kind of sets up that would make sense. And I mean, even if we got like this retracement back like into this gap, I don't know if I would take it. If we get it at all. Listen, I'd love to go short for you. I'd love to go short for you. Just not right this second. Market is open every day. Taking in. Listen, you need to get out of here with that positivity in the wisdom around not FOMO trading. This might be it. This might be the last day that markets will ever be open. And you're going to sit here and tell me you didn't press the button? Let's face the facts, boys and girls. A nuke could drop on our heads any second. Poof. And what's your swan song going to be? Oh, I didn't get my setup, so I didn't press the button. Real fucking inspiring. Real inspiring. If you're going to go out, if you're going to go out, you're going to go out a legend. YOLOing shorts. Ah. Who's with me? Just FOMO'd in and lost your house. You didn't really want that house anyway. The good thing about credit cards is they'll let you blow right past zero these days. You know what's funny is like I feel bad for the people that listen to me say stuff like that and they like think I'm serious because they don't understand sarcasm and they're just like they just start like, you know, hyperventilating. No, I am being serious, Carlos. You know what they say about nukes? Click long because you either buy the panic and win or won't need the money anyway. That's a good one. I've actually never heard that. You know what they say about nukes? Click long because you either buy the panic and win or won't need the money anyway. Fucking so true. So true. Yeah, the only thing you'll really need the cash for is basically burning it so you can stay warm at night. But we got booze for that. Just kidding. That'll probably get blown up too. Damn. That would suck. You know what's crazy? Well, wasn't there? I thought there was a positive headline too about China this morning. Maybe that was about crypto. I think it was something about they're considering. You know what they say? Buy the rumor, sell the news. What was that? Something about they were in support of yuan-backed stablecoins. I want to say something like that. Yeah, that's what it was. Yes. Well, anyway, chat, let me know what trades y'all have taken this morning. Who's in what? How many people have chased the shorts? You've basically, it's been a flat out success if you did, I guess. Lucky you. Let me know. I haven't done shit this morning yet. We've had some fun, though. Bro missed the whole move, only talking. Oh, sorry. Is it too late, Simba? Should I get in now? Simba, never say never. So what? I only catch it from here to here. Still caught part of the move. Piece of the pie secured. That's fucked. This is 50. There ain't no way. This is 50 points? What in the fuck is going on right now? We're only down 1.5%? Holy shit. Why didn't y'all tell me NASDAQ was on this kind of time? I didn't even realize how fast we were going. Once these BBCs start printing on my chart, I just freaking, I don't know, start seeing things, I guess. Damn. That's crazy, though. Just think you could scalp this move here on one mini and make $1,800. There's absolutely zero chance anybody should be sending minis right now. Unless you're just a fucking legend. I mean, you got to be sniping these entries, or you're getting just that drawdown is that drawdown is accumulating quick. Where's Michael? Where's Michael? Was it Robert? Or wait, who was that guy in the chat yesterday? Michael Bennett. 40 minis. I can't believe he said that. I can't believe he said that and then expected us to believe him. No trade today. Very risky to buy and to sell. Also gambling. That's all right. Should I just roll up a... Should I just load up like a online blackjack dealer quick and just start freaking going all in? Actually, I don't think that's legal on YouTube. I think I get banned. Play on stake being so serious. I don't know. Can I do that? I feel like most like online gambling shit is like illegal or not. You can't even access it in the state I'm in, which is Wisconsin. I don't know if that's is stake allowed for everybody? I've never done it. Well, there's no FOMC like Fed funds rate decision, Allie. There is Powell speaking on Friday at Jackson Hole Symposium. Otherwise, the next like rate decision is not till September 17th. But Fed, I mean, there's FOMC meeting minutes if that's what you're asking today. Meeting minutes at 2. We do have the sell side intact. This was a pretty sharp bounce into this 5 minutes. Kind of looks like we might. It just wouldn't surprise me to see a deeper retrace here. I mean, look at these 5 minute candle closures. We got this 30-minute closing in like 6 minutes. It looks like a nice rejection, to be honest. I trade PM session sometimes, yeah. It just depends on how the morning went. But in an ideal situation, I would take one beautiful trade in the morning and then not look at charts at all the rest of the day. That'd be my ideal scenario always. It is big stops today. I mean, yeah, if I take anything, it's probably going to have to be on micros, dude. These, like this gap is 35 points here on the 5 minute, but like just from like where we're at currently to the low is 86 points. Tell you what, if you got an NQ 97% retracement on that stop loss, you are going to be shitting bricks. Potentially margin called some of you. If you're trading minis. It's actually a decent looking bullish breaker. Here, NQ and ES. Looks like we got maybe a little more. I'm trying to decide which one is the stronger one. It kind of looks like NQ. Obviously, NQ didn't take out this low either, so you would think it would be NASDAQ. $15-minute gap above this high. Oops. Not in anything right now. Gonna let the structure form. We got 30-minute candle close in 3 minutes. Why is it called Jackson Hole? I think that's the name of the place. I don't know. I've never been to Wyoming. But I think Jackson Hole is like, yeah, it's like a, I've seen pictures of it. I think they have like some of like the world's like biggest like concerts and shit there. And it's like kind of like this crazy storybook view. Honestly, you're like basically surrounded by a mountain range. And it's like the most picturesque area. So I've heard good things. Basically, everybody that is involved with the central banking system and just anything to do with economic policy probably goes to Jackson Hole. Laughs about how much money they have. Gets high as a kite, and we're sitting here trying to get our next payout. Jax is doing well. Got him out just in time yesterday, though. That guy had to go. Town in Wyoming, yeah. Mm-hmm. Still staying pretty heavy here. Still haven't done anything yet today. Just been watching in awe. We're 2 standard deviations below Asia range on ES, 3 standard deviations on NQ. Yesterday we blew those standard deviations out of the water. Yesterday was quite the outlier. We were like freaking 6 standard deviations on yesterday's price. Alu, the pair is you got 2 places you can see it. Bottom right, or in this example, also top right, which one is selected on the watch list, but yeah, I haven't done much yet today. Let me know what you guys have got going on, if anything. Have you guys taken any trades yet today, or are you guys just sitting on your hands as well? By the way, Tyler, I appreciate the reminder about Jackson Hole this week. Didn't even think of it. Have to remember for future, even after 6 years. Always a student of the game. Ah, thanks, Kev. I appreciate it. I'm glad it was helpful. It was, yeah, I basically just checked the economic calendar every single day and week. And just seeing what is, I mean, I base so much of, like, my expectations around the economic calendar. Honestly, though, that's kind of why this week, very interesting. I feel as though we've gotten some decent moves. Like Monday, Tuesday, no news. And we got like, that was kind of why another reason why I, took profit the way that I did was I'm like, well, should I really expect expansion without retracement if we're going to be, no news Tuesday, all this stuff, Jackson Hole Symposium week. So I was just kind of expecting, which I told you guys at the beginning of the week, I'm like, my goal is to be nimble this week. And that was why. And then we just get these huge moves. No retracements really, right? Like, you could have held runners and been fucking perfect. Like, no worries. So, never a perfect science to it. Nothing, no trade, no retracement, anything. Medi ICT says, I blew my accounts. I'm retiring from trading. I don't have a single buck left in my wallet to buy another challenge. Trying Trying to give you some solutions, Medi. You could donate blood. You could donate other things. Could sell a kidney. You only need one. There's ways. You know what I mean? It really just comes down to how bad do you want it. Yeah, you could sell a testicle. I mean, just think of the story. They'll have you on, like, you know, Tradeify TV someday, and you're just be sitting there like, boys, do I have a fucking story for you. It got so bad, I had no money left. I donated blood, sperm. I have 18 kids running around somewhere because of that. And then even when that didn't give me the financial freedom, I sold a kidney and a testicle. So now I can't have kids, and it stings when I pee. But I'm a profitable trader. And it was worth it. I mean, just think of the story you'll have. The story that you'll have. It's all about overcoming adversity at the end of the day. Nobody likes the story that's like, oh yeah, I got started, never had any fucking issues whatsoever, just was perfect. Apparently I'm just born for this shit. No. You had some adversities and you overcame those adversities. That's the story people want. That's the story we want. Come on. Like, yeah, lose the house. You know what I mean? Get divorced. Lose custody of the kids. How bad do you want this shit? Fuck, man. Everybody's out here playing fucking safe. All these fucking numbers are just fucking digits on a screen. They're just fucking pixels on your fucking phone or computer. Come on, you know what I mean? It's the most abundant resource on the planet, boys and girls. They print it out of fucking thin air. You guys understand this shit? They just print it. It's backed by nothing. It's a Fugazi. You know what a Fugazi is? Fucking fairy dust. It has no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not fucking real. Stay with me.
Come on. With a common denominator.
How bad?
Keep it up for me. The CEO. How the money comes in, the parade comes to town. Going down Broadway is a one-way street. Whichever way I go.
What a... This never gets old, you know? I envy those who can watch this for the first time. Yeah, I don't know if it's ever a good thing. I don't know if it's a good first impression or not, but I mean, what am I supposed to do? You know? Some people get all pissy. It's like, bro, fucking focus on the charts. It's like, yeah, let me fucking look at every 1 minute candle close. I mean, Jesus. You know? Somebody's been... no trade for you. Yeah, no trade for me at the moment. I'm not done just yet. I would 100% welcome a, you know, I would 100%. We did take this lower on ES, by the way, so there is an SMT currently. I don't know if it'll hold. Maybe it will. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But let's say, hypothetically, honestly, either way, it doesn't even matter. I would welcome a move back to... Oops. Fuck. I would welcome a move to like this recent high. This is a 15-minute imbalance. Perhaps by the end of this hour, it's going to be an hourly imbalance as well. It just kind of depends how much movement we get. But even if we manipulate lower one more time below sell side, I'm still going to be kind of looking for the same thing. TBH. Yeah, so that's that. But right now, we're kind of just accumulating, not really doing much. But we are having some fun, though, ain't we? Listen, I'm having fun. How about you guys? Suddenly you become weird. You know that, right, Ty? Suddenly you become weird? What do you mean, suddenly? I need to make this shit weirder. If you haven't seen the show Billions yet, trust me, you'll want to run through a wall once you start watching it. I actually have never watched that. But yeah, I've heard that it's fucking awesome. I've never watched that show. Congratulations, Shahari Yar. I'm glad it was a perfect setup. I hope you caught it. Have you ever longed your longs or shorted your shorts, as they say? Have I ever longed my longs or shorted my shorts? I don't necessarily know what it means, but it definitely sounds like things I've done. Yes. No, dude, listen, I haven't watched a whole lot of shows. I got fucking endless movie references, I feel like, that only half of you get. I haven't seen a lot of TV shows, I'm being honest. It's probably because I've been single for a little bit now. You know what I mean? I feel like my ex was always just wanting to watch TV shows. You know, that, and you know what I never understand, boys and girls? Maybe the women in the chat can fucking sound off on this, maybe. I don't know. Why is that quality time? You know what I mean? Like, we're just sitting there. We're not really, like, doing anything. We're not talking. We're just watching a show. And, like, that's, like, quality time. You know? Listen, I'm not against a good show. Don't get me wrong. But, like, don't feed me this BS that's quality time, dude. Plus, you look over at them. They're on their phone. It's like, what? It's quality time if we don't watch the show. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's at least a quality 60 seconds. At least I think it's quality. It's quality for me. No, it's at least 90 seconds. Let's not get too carried away. Yeah, not a woman in sight, I don't think. Just a bunch of guys. We're all just a bunch of gay guys staring at each other right now. So what do you guys do for fun? You know, besides gooning. All right, SMT failed here. Yeah, 45, sell side. Still waiting on it, if we're going to get it. Marathon runner, what you mean 90 seconds? Well, a guy can dream, can he? I'm just trying to speak that into existence. It's a goal of mine. Some like SpongeBob after to take the fear out of us. Oh, dude, SpongeBob is... They don't make shows like that anymore, do they? Man. I think I have a... Oh, I thought I had a SpongeBob thing on here. Maybe not. I do. I have a couple, but they're not really fitting for the mood right now. Nothing right now, boys and girls. I'm just waiting. 15-minute candle close in 2 minutes. We'll see if there's anything to be had around top of the hour here. It's only gay if you like it. That's true. See, that's the thing, Kev. You know, like when you're hanging out with the boys, and it's like, you know what I mean? You just plant a big, juicy kiss on one of them. And they're just like, oh, bro, it's gay. What the fuck? What's gay? It's just like, oh, I didn't like it. Did you? You know, the thing is, I'm just comfortable with my sexuality. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, everybody got so fucking sensitive after 9/11. Can't even... Buddy cranks one down the fairway. Can't even give him a kiss. Guy gives you a winning trade signal, and all of a sudden you're gay because you want to kiss him. Like, we used to be a fucking decent country. Oh, sorry, man. I hit fucking TP. What did your wife do for you? Cheat on you? Congrats. Oh, you think she just got that promotion at work just because she was a good employee? Okay. You keep thinking that. Yeah, I don't know why she came home with her hair in a mess. And missing one sock. Couldn't tell you. Homosexual. That's the thing, Ruben. That's what I've been trying to advocate for that. Have I tried Ethiopian food? I guess I don't know what is categorized. What is Ethiopian food? Maybe not. Maybe not. You know what's crazy, dude? I was in so when I went to Egypt, that shit was weird. So one, everybody eats with their hands. It's actually kind of become like a meme on Twitter at this point, where it's like the different like skin colors and how they eat food. I don't know if you guys saw that. Maybe it's just me. I'm not gonna lie, my algorithm on Twitter is kind of fucked. And Instagram. Basically my entire For You page is like racism, anti-Semitism, misogyny, and I love it. But yeah, it's a good time. But anyway, yeah, when I was in Egypt, bro, they're just like, we were all sitting at this table, we're eating, and everybody's just grabbing, bro. Everybody, like, all the stuff's in the middle, and they're just grabbing with their hands and just eating with their hands. And we're eating all sorts of weird shit. I mean, at one point, it was like, I think this might kill me, but I don't care. I did survive to tell the tale, though, so I guess it was all right. I mean, my algorithm maybe wouldn't be filled with all that stuff if I would stop liking it. But I just keep hitting the like button and then fucking sending it to all my friends. So they just keep sending me more. You know, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's not me. You know what I mean? It's the algorithm. You been seeing my likes on Insta? Oh, shit. Busted. Oh man, ain't that awesome though? Like, you're on Instagram and you see like a really funny reel, and then you like that one person, you're like, oh no way, they liked it. Interesting. I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't know them. I didn't think they were that way, but like, let's fucking go. God, it's the best. Yeah, Will you take trade today or walk away? Says Calm Knights. You know the rule, Calm Knight. I have to maintain my reputation for over trading Final Boss. So, oh yeah, we'll be taking at least a dozen. Maybe. No, in all seriousness, we will see. I don't know. I'm already kind of framed up what I want to maybe see for a move higher here around 11 a.m. or end of this hour. But we just took out this sell side at 45. Oh, this shit's freaking out on me. So we'll see. Macro begins in like 90 seconds. And yeah, I could frame when this hourly candle closes, we're going to have hourly gap left here. So I think that could be a potentially good idea to trade back up into here. Probably going to have to trade on micros in all reality, but that is the thought process. We'll see what sets up. I would say the only way that I'm not going to take anything is like if price just fucking keeps grinding lower and lower and lower, and we like never see retracement, you know? I mean, these hourly candles are thick. Yeah, I see like Rips doing the gambling streams on Kick, and I'm kind of jealous. I'm like, dude, that fucking just sounds fun. It just sounds fun as shit. Like, you can obviously have fun on these trading streams, but you can only have so much fun, right? Like, most of it is just waiting and trying to get good setups, but I do feel like a gambling, like a secondary stream on another platform would be a fun fucking time. My birthday is in October, Muse. So coming up soon-ish. Yeah, that's the crazy thing is you could literally just gamble full porting trading accounts too. But then that kind of hurts the reputation. You know what I mean? Then you guys are going to call me a gambler. You guys are going to call me over trading Final Boss. That shit hurts. I really try. Like, that's what's crazy. Like, I'll sit here and not take a trade. Somebody was like, oh, bro was yapping, missed the whole move. You guys, this is perfect fucking example, though. When I take, like, let's say 2 or 3 trades on a session, I'm over trading Final Boss. When I don't take a fucking single trade because to me there wasn't like any like super clean high probability setups that I wanted to be in, all of a sudden it's like bro's yapping too much, didn't take any trades. It's like it's just no winning with you guys. All I'm trying to do is win you over. Win you over, and I think it's an impossible feat at this point. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible to do it, dude. They say you can't make everyone happy, but listen. Hold my fucking beer, dude. I want to pull off the impossible. Tell me it's impossible so I want to do it more. That's what I want to do. You know? Are you Libra? I am Libra. I don't subscribe to the like the zodiac sign astrology bullshit. I told my ex that one time and she got fucking pissed. read your horoscope. Well, okay, honey. Yeah, tell me what do you... Why are you acting like you don't believe it? Because I don't. Can't have anything nice. Can't have anything nice. All these jokes that I make, you guys probably like, this guy fucking hates women. It's not true. It's not fucking true. It's Moses, bro. How many times do I have to tell you? Change your name then. Like, bro, what am I supposed to memorize everybody's name in the chat and like what their like other real name is? Come on now. Moose, I'm gonna need you to change it to Moses. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna do it again. It would be impressive if you didn't take any trades the whole session. The actually hard thing to do. Thank you, 13 Trading Prosperity. See, I'm fucking trying to tell these guys. Try to tell them. Sweet spot is loose every day, but do 1 to 2 trades and people won't call you either. Bullshit, they won't. Bullshit. They'll find a way. Who would you say is the best trader in the space other than yourself? The best trader in the space. The best trader in the space. Speaking of, how the fuck is Ethereum in Solana up 3%? Anyway. God, best trader in the space? No, listen. Definitely not TJR. I don't look at TJR as a trader. I look at TJR as a fucking genius marketer, and he's clearly found his ideal customer, his ideal audience. I give him credit where credit is due with that. But he's not a trader, boys and girls. Like just the other day, he posted a Trade Locker screenshot. This guy is a U.S. fucking states citizen, bro. He's using CFD offshore brokers. Like, I shouldn't have to even explain it. For those of you guys that have been in the trading space a while, you like that's all I need to say, and you guys are like, I get it, bro. I get it. Oh yeah, yep. This boy's preaching right now. The people that don't know, they're like, what the fuck does that even mean? But I'm telling you, if you know anything about trading, that tells you literally all you need to know. So, otherwise, the best trader in the space. You know, I kind of have to go with the people that I see trade on a somewhat regular basis, which probably means they have to be doing it live all the time. Because people that just show you hindsight markups and stuff and executions all the time, and that's all they show you, it's like, bro, you guys would be fucking surprised how easy that shit is to, you know, cherry pick what they show you. It's so easy to, you guys would be surprised. I'll just leave it at that. How easy it is to fucking make it seem like you're someone you're not. But, so with that being said, gosh. Trying to think. I'm thinking of like ICT traders, but then again, it's like, I don't have to think of just ICT traders. I could pick someone that's not ICT. This is a tough question. And then if you're just thinking of like results, I mean, obviously like Jade Cap has the best, you know, the biggest payout in prop history. So it's hard to not put him up there on the list, you know. Him and I have been doing a little shit talking on I told you guys yesterday I'm in the FinTwit Fantasy Football League. Jade Cap's in there. A bunch of other people are in there. Lanto, Desi, Brian Stonk. Damn Good Trading. Brett Simba, obviously. Big Daddy Max. TBM. Yeah, I don't know, Tyler Trades. I see why people like Justin. I had a much different perspective on him because we kind of both, I don't want to say we started like social media's same-ish time. I mean, I started like posting on social medias like end of 2023. And I just remember the story that he used. I wasn't buying it. And I wasn't buying it. I mean, for those of you guys that don't know, his story is basically like, you know, he started trading in high school or whatever, was going to college, apparently made like $300,000 on a live account, like multiple years in a row, like while selling like a Discord. So and this whole time he's living at home with his parents, you know, going to school. Then his Discord pops off after that story kind of like gets his name out there. I'm telling you guys, that money coming in, probably, no way for me to prove this. This is just my opinion. That money probably all came from Discord sales. I'm not saying the guy can't add value and doesn't know what he's talking about in the current day. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is I believe personally that he used a lie to gain credibility in the beginning and then sell a Discord to people, accumulate money, capital, etc. I mean, let me put it this way. The guy posts still to this day, I'm sure, as this is what he's done the whole time. Oh, students winning, students winning. He's posting like screenshots of like the payouts from his students in his group or whatever. Trying to like garner some sort of like credit for other people's, you know, trading performance. Have any of you ever seen him post a payout from a prop firm ever? The answer is there's only one right answer. And I've told you guys this before. If I really wanted to scam people in the trading space, I would not trade prop firms. I would trade live funds. And I would not live stream. For free. Why? Well, because then I couldn't charge people to watch me stream. So that's my opinion on that. Like I said, I think he, I'm not saying that he can't add value at this current state and doesn't know a bunch of shit about trading. I mean, trading is not that fucking difficult. It's very easy to sound very knowledgeable about trading. But yeah, I just think that a lot of people, when it comes to social media, like to kind of put off this persona of being an expert and being highly credible. But I mean, I'll leave it up to you. If you guys want to believe that every 19, 20-year-old is making six figures from trading, and that's how they amassed their wealth, you can believe that if you want. I would call you retarded, but hey, to each their own, right?
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is gonna.
So, but I'm a very cynical, skeptical guy at this point. You got to keep in mind, I mean, I got hella scammed when I first got started trading, and I used to believe just anything anyone would tell me. And they could show me screenshots of profits and all this other stuff, and I'm like, damn, this guy's fucking killing it. And then I got a little bit older, a little bit wiser, found out some shit, realized that the industry can get pretty fucking scammy. So, I mean, yeah, I think Dodgy's the same. And I hate to be this guy because I don't have any personal grievances necessarily with any of these people. Like, I'm sure in some aspects, we could be friends and get along, but, you know, the trading space can be such a grift. I do tend to think that like the least grifty way to be a trader in the public eye is like, you know, basically stream for free, and if you want to monetize via affiliate links for prop firms, which are accounts people are already going to be buying. Like that's kind of the thing about being a prop affiliate. Like, yes, it can be extremely lucrative, but it's like these are transactions that were already going to happen anyway. Like you guys are already going to be buying prop accounts anyway. You weren't necessarily already going to buy a mentorship or pay for someone's private group. You know what I mean? But, you know, to each their own. When was the last time you cried? I got stopped out once on stream yesterday before we hit that winning trade, and I bawled like a fucking baby after I hit that stop loss. Yeah, it wasn't good. Tyler Trades, it sounds like you really have a hard on for Justin. He must have really touched you, huh? Stixner, I shut down the Discord. I mean, I guess for multiple reasons, but yeah, I guess here's the thing. I guess I never considered live streaming because when I first got started trading, you didn't really see it very much. You didn't see people like live streaming like you do now. So usually just what people did is they had like private groups. I'm like, oh, I'll just do that. Like it never even crossed my mind to just stream on YouTube. And then after having the group for like, I think I had it for just around a year, maybe a little less than a year. I think it was around a year, but it created such a weird, like, I mean, you talk about signal botting. I know people do that on live streams too, but at least there's like a delay, and people aren't paying for like, when people are paying to be a part of a private group, there's like this sense of obligation that it's like, all right, if I don't take a trade, you know, you kind of felt bad because, well, and you would see it too, because people would cancel if you just didn't press the button. Like if, like on a day like today, I sit here and I don't catch this move, cancel. You next day post a winning trade, people join. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just such a weird, I mean, you know exactly what is going on. People are basically trying to find the hot trader at that time, so to speak, and like they just join people because they're posting wins, or they, you know, leave because you either don't take a trade or maybe take a loss. So yeah, for those reasons I didn't like it. I kind of just like the freedom too of like just live streaming. Like I don't have an obligation to trade, right? Like I could wake up tomorrow and be like, I just don't really feel like streaming today, and just not stream. Interesting setup here to potentially look long. Probably going to look to long this bullish fair value gap. Stop at the hourly open. At this candle close, I'm just going to set a limit. Do 5 micro. Stop at 44 points. Limit is set up. And going to see if we can get this trade back toward the hourly fair value gap at 214. Would love to get triggered in on this before we take out this high. Just kind of wanted to see some displacement here before like entering. You saw that I had this change in the state marked out. We did get this like small close right above it, and then we tested and finally get this impulse up, but just kind of wanted to see some like displacement higher before engaging. This would actually be bullish breaker here as well. So let's see if we can get this or not. Do you believe in the Trinity, the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit? Yes. Yeah, let me know. I mean, people are joining the Discord every day, so I think it is working. Every once in a while, people say that it's not working. I've heard people like say close it and open it, like close your Discord. Maybe try, I don't know, maybe try clearing your cookies on your browser. I mean, it should work. I want to, Sesto. I want to. Your Discord won't let me invite people. It says I don't have permission. Yeah, I did do that. So, Big Head Reef, you're telling me that this shit ain't working? You're telling me that link right there is not working? Every time Discord app launched, continue to Discord. I clicked the link and it worked. So I don't know what to say. Yes, Moses, I have a free Discord. We got to make that Discord great again, though. It's a little bit quiet. I do stream pretty much every day. Halanafani. Pretty much every day. And for free? No, you actually have to super chat $1,000. If not, it's going to kick you off. You have decency, bro? Like, for real? Fuck yeah, dude. I'd love to have some decency. How do you sit on your hands when the trade, like, so starts to move in your direction and you aren't in? The alternative is I could chase it, but then I'm going to be even more pissed if it pulls back to the entry I wanted. And I'm going to be even more pissed if, because I enter here, I put my stop somewhere up here, get stopped out, and then the trade plays out. Or just have the fattest stop loss you've ever seen with terrible risk to reward. That's because that's the, I mean, that's the alternative, I guess. So what's worse, all of those things or just missing a trade and then waiting for another one? You know what I mean? Like I've already been patient AF today. Don't really have anything to gain by not being patient now. No. $50-minute candle close here in like 40 seconds. If anything, I could be even maybe more picky with my entry. I could try to get like a replay of this breaker. But I mean, I wanted to see some displacement here before messing with it. Just, you know, I mean, I didn't want to get long like down in here and then we just like kind of go sideways or grind lower again. So I wanted to see some displacement, you know, and if it doesn't want to give it to me, it doesn't want to give it to me. But new 15-minute candle is about to open here. That's me, hello, keeps saying, Tyler, that's me, hello. You don't fucking say. Halanafani says, finally found the perfect stream. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome, Halanafani. Welcome to the dark side. When do I usually remove limit? Basically when target is hit. I mean, it kind of depends. I definitely wanted to see entry hit prior to this high being ran out. But in reality, if we're going to take out this high, I mean, what's really stopping us from just displacing through here all the way to this target? Like, just because we take out this high doesn't mean we're coming back here anyway. Especially if what we're going to get is, you know, on the hourly. All right. If we're just going to get a quick move up to this fair value gap and leave a bunch of breakaway gaps down in here on the lower time frames, like, odds are we're probably going to be revisiting them later today. Whether that's, you know, around lunchtime later this morning or in PM session. Like, yeah, I'm not like bullish. I'm bullish up to here, but like I could see easily this. I've watched them all, Keon, but I would say 23 was probably the most helpful. 22 is probably the most popular one. But I think 23 has the best content. Yeah, this is where it gets a little bit you know, dicey. You could maybe talk yourself into taking the limit off here at that recent high. Gaps just being left open, man. Same thing up here, pretty much, right? Like, we're just getting all these gaps left open as we displace. Here, same thing. Look at this look at this 5-minute gap. We leave this big fat ass 5-minute gap. Fucking price doesn't even think about coming back into here. So, yeah, price is fast and furious today. Makes it a little bit tougher to get those real patient entries, but that is trading for you. Momentum traders probably loving it. I'm just trying to decide if I want to keep this limit on. I don't know. I kind of feel like I do. Just in the off chance that we manipulate down for it. You know, as long as the hourly gap doesn't get traded to on ES or something. So I guess I'll leave it on for now, but might not see it come back, honestly. Looks like we're in a hurry to get to this hourly gap, man. Oh, are you heading out, Moses? Come on, man. We're just getting started. Wait all day, just get left behind. No shit, yeah. What's up, crazy? Didn't see a lurk in there. Yeah, let's see, hourly gap, NQ 214, call it 215, 396 on ES, 396 and a half. Pretty close on both. Never say never, though. I don't know. I've seen crazier shit happen. I've seen trades like this get picked up. We've all seen it at least once. Haven't we? 4-hour candle has flipped back bullish. If you guys want to see the 4-hour chart. Rocket ship, dude. Anybody in the longs? I guess first possible entry could have been like changing the state here. 1 minute closed here. This candle wicks it, and then we pop. You're long from where my stop is. Oh, so you longed off the hourly open? Just hit TP. What are you holding for? Nothing? Hourly high coming in here. About 3 points off on ES. I mean, limit will come off at this point because once we trade into the hourly gap, I'm probably more so of a bear. Coming up on 11:30 here. Thank you, Moses. What a rocket ship, dude. Crypto is up, though. So interesting. Yeah, I mean, crypto's up. Meanwhile, NASDAQ was down a whopping... I mean, we were down almost 2%, I think, this morning. At these lows. That'd be pretty nuts. This is crazy, dude. Like, even if you were gonna like institutional order flow entry drill this anywhere here, bro, that ain't nothing. Look at that. Fuck, dude. High hit. 1 hour fair value gap. What the fuck? Not a single gap. Like, really? Not a 1 minute gap? Not one here? Above this recent high? Holy shit. Oops. That's nuts. Look at these 2 minute candles. This is like stairway to heaven. More like elevator to heaven, I guess. But yeah, there's the hourly fair value gap. Shoot. Oof. That's wild. This is I mean, shoot, yeah. You easily could have caught over 100 points back up on that. So we're hitting 50% of the range here on ES. Just going from high to low. So that's a rebalance there. NQ not quite. So to me, NQ is still the weaker. I'm just going to watch this for a few more minutes. I want to see what we do. But otherwise, I might call it for the morning and then come take a look at PM session and honestly see if we're setting up shorts. But if we were to get like quick displacement down, I might consider shorting here around 11:30. The chances we go all the way back up, I would never say never, Banana Man. The chances, I don't know if they're super high, but I would never say never. Absolutely fucking not. I'll never say never, especially considering like we kind of already talked about it. These really higher time frames here, like this 4-hour range here on ES. This was from this swing low to this high, 50% perfect, pretty much. So could price go back to the all-time highs from here? Technically, we've now rebalanced. So yeah, never say never. That's crazy though. I just can't believe like none of these gaps got traded back into. I was going to be watching them very closely and maybe do like an institutional order flow entry drill type of deal above this high, but we were like just trucking along. See if I could get maybe an entry with lower size and then just use that gap, you know, with a tight stop and just see if we get continuation. Not having it, man. Not having it. I definitely don't disagree with you, though, as far as like this 4-hour looks. We got 2.5 hours left on this 4-hour candle. So if you're looking at just like the previous 4-hour candle range, I mean, shit. For the moment, it looks awfully spicy. 50% being here, or right around 250. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't feel like, I don't feel bad necessarily about today. I don't feel like, I don't have like any huge FOMO or anything like that. Let me know how you guys feel. I'll put a poll in the chat and we'll do a quick P&L check. I mean, I feel fine though. Like, I feel like genuinely entries that I wanted weren't really offered to me. So it's like, what do I have to really be mad about? You know? So I don't know. I don't really feel any FOMO. Obviously a lot of movement today. Pretty volatile. So if you guys capitalized on it, congratulations. I guess if you're flat, you know, better to be flat than have FOMO chase some trades that don't make sense and you end up, you know, taking a loss. But definitely some excitement today. Nonetheless, yeah, no trades for me today so far. How long did it take you to learn what you know? A long time. Oh, it took many years. No, I've been trading for like 5-6 years. I would say I've been trading ICT logics like since like 2022. And then obviously there's a learning curve. Like you got to really get a lot of experience, like looking at the market through that lens. So if you think about it like that, I've been trading ICT concepts for like 3-ish years, right? Which is for a lot of people, 2 to 3 years is kind of what it takes to like kind of make that shift from unprofitable to profitability. But luckily I'd been trading for a while before that, so I already I understood what it meant to be emotional and overtrade and revenge trade and over leverage and all these things. So it was more so just the technical stuff for me, and then like understanding conditions. I think if anything, trading through the ICT lens kind of helped me understand market conditions better and understand favorable conditions versus not. It's still not perfect. Like some days you expect poor conditions and you get really good ones, and vice versa. So it's really just being able to kind of recognize that. So, you know, I would say the biggest thing, I think the biggest mistakes that traders have trading ICT concepts is they just pattern trade it. There's like so much more to it. And understanding like, you know, when you can expect PD arrays on the lower time frame to fail, like which ones are going to fail, which ones are going to hold, right? You can't just see a fair value gap any old place and just assume that it holds up, right? Like That's not how it works. But I think that's where a lot of traders struggle, and they assume just because you took out a lower time frame high or low, like we have to reverse. So yeah, that all just kind of comes with time. And the biggest thing too is like when you take losses, it's always important to like go back and look like, okay, what did I miss? Because generally, most of the time you miss something. Like maybe you're just on the 1 minute chart and you didn't notice like, oh, we pulled back above where my stop was because of a 15-minute gap that formed or an hourly gap that formed, you know. I'm actually kind of bummed out that we did not fucking manipulate here. This thing really is a rocket ship right now. This thing is a rocket ship, man. Holy. Honestly, let's see how this hourly closes. I'm not going to be on stream by the close of this hour, but this is kind of what I'm going to be watching, bro. It's like, okay, does this hourly candle wick all the way back? Then it's like, okay, could maybe still look for the shorts. But honestly, dude, if we close strong back above this high, I don't know, dude. It might be worthwhile to flip and go long if there's still some opportunity there to be had. You know? See, obviously, what this 4-hour close does as well in the PM session, because you're going to want to be mindful of this 4-hour if we close and we leave a 4-hour gap here. You know, so just be mindful of that. But all things I'm going to be looking for here around hourly closures. Yeah, where would you stop? Be 100 points below, exactly. I know it. Looking at the poll in the chat, though, a lot of green, a lot of flat. So that's the two biggest ones are green and flat. I think that's pretty fucking good for the day. I'm flat on the day. I didn't take anything. I got left behind, obviously, on this last idea to go long, but that is what it is, man. What a fucking beauty that would have been, though, huh? Holy shit, we could have been done for the week. Get this trade to just play out and just say, you know what? Peace out. Hell yeah. Yeah. But all right, boys and girls, I'll be back live tomorrow morning. Thursday, tomorrow we got unemployment claims and PMI. I'll be live on Tradeify TV Friday. But tomorrow is day one of the Jackson Hole Symposium, so we'll see what kind of price we get from there. FOMC meeting minutes later this afternoon. Be a little bit mindful of that. Like I said, it's not a Fed funds like rate decision or anything like that, so don't expect any like big spikes right at 2 p.m. or anything, but just be aware of that going on, I would say. But hey, enjoy the rest of your guys' Tuesday. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord and on Twitter if I take anything else going into the rest of the day, but I am going to let... Like I said, I'm going to let the hourly close at a minimum here. And then I'll keep my eye on like the 4 hour as well and just kind of see, you know, what we form. So appreciate you guys. Like the stream before you go. Enjoy your guys' Tuesday. If you guys want to go buy a Tradeify account, use code Tyler. Appreciate it. Much love, much love, much love. Enjoy your Tuesday, boys and girls. I will see you back here tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Peace and love, everybody.
Our Trace sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. taking risks, he's a millionaire. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.